Right? Hey everyone, my name is Roxy, and I'm going to tell you how I went from darkness to light in my journey coming out of the Jehovah's Witnesses and how I healed through Jesus. So, here's my story. I always didn't feel that I wasn't free. In the beginning, when I first joined, um, for a long time, everything was controlled. Like what I questioned, what I believed, and everything around me at that time when I was in the religion. So I was just stuck in it. And I was part of the Jehovah's Witnesses for a long time, about 15 years. And I thought that everything I was doing was right. But deep down inside, I didn't think that anything was complete. I didn't feel like I was complete at all. I had questions that I really want to ask. I really want to understand these things, and I was just too afraid. And so I just had this longing, but I was just afraid to ask. I was just stuck. But I had a longing for something real, and I wanted those questions answered. And leaving wasn't easy. I was completely lost. I didn't know where to go. Um, I just felt like, you know, when you walk away from something that you knew all your life, you feel isolated and you don't know where to turn to. And I was confused. And I just felt like, what do I do now? Where do I go? Do I go to another church or what? And so this is where Jesus came in to my life. And in that broken place is where I allowed myself to search for truth. I started reading the Bible and without any filters, and this is where Jesus had met me. Jesus began to teach me because he saw that I had a yearning for truth. And so I didn't stop there. I just kept going and going, asking questions, asking God, praying to him every single time. And that's what that helped me through all of this. Jesus is what, it was my answer to everything. And Jesus met me in my pain. He didn't rush me. He didn't condemn me. He healed me. And that's something I could never forget. So little by little, that confusion turned to clarity. And Jesus was right there with me. He took away the confusion. He gave me peace. He healed me. And I could never forget that. And that is something I cherish for my life. So, yeah, if you're searching for God, and you're coming out of a cult, like how I did, that is what Jesus does. And that feeling didn't just stay inside of me, that feeling just started to overflow. And that was how New Light Candles was born. Yeah. And what started as a small idea became so much deeper. And these candles are not just products. They're coming out of darkness into light. And it's about healing after trauma. And this is what New Light Candles was born to do. And every candle carries a message that you're not alone, you're not broken, and God is right there with you. You're not alone, and God can restore what was broken. If you're watching this and you feel trapped and confused, I understand. And knowing, because I was there. I experienced all this. But I want you to know this. There is life outside of fear. There is truth you can discover for yourself. And there is a Savior who sees you, who knows you, and wants to help you. And his name is Jesus. And my life didn't end just there. It began. And if you're on the same journey, I pray that you find the same healing and feeling and light that I just did. And Jesus says, "Come to me who are burdened and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." And that's taken from Matthew 11:28. So if you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe and like and share this video with a friend to help them heal as well. I will see you next time.